Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a home renovation in Willow Creek. This week was a big week for The Sims. They updated the game and they added over 650 swatches to a bunch of base game items, which is something we've been literally begging for. So that in and of itself was very exciting. And also we got two brand new kits, the Artist Studio kit and the Storybook Nursery kit. So I felt, let's make a base game build with just these two kits, and instead of starting from scratch, I am going to be renovating a base game build. The base game builds are some of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life, so I feel like it's only right that I renovate it. Let's jump in. This is like the first video I'm making like this, so I don't really know like how it's gonna go. But first, we are deleting literally all of this landscaping. It's so ugly. I literally hate it so much. Oh my god. Now, we did get a bunch of new swatch updates for a lot of items, so I'm not really entirely positive like what is what, but I'm only going to be selecting base game and the two kits, so very nervous about that. But we also got a bunch of new archways, and that's so exciting. I'm literally so excited for that. First things first, we are going to change the color of literally everything in this house. I kind of like the idea of like a darker brown sort of vibe, but I hate the door. I don't know why, I just like really don't enjoy that door. I think it's kind of ugly. That being said, there's not much in the base game, so I will be going with just like the curved version. I have nothing to say about that. I don't know. I feel like I never do like a dark brown sort of vibe like this, but we're getting rid of that door because I do not like that literally at all. Actually, that door is not that bad. Now that it's like changed, I think I might bring it back. Oops, sorry. I know I talk shit. I talk a lot of shit. That's just like one of my favorite things to do. It's like one of my favorite pastimes is to talk shit. So sorry about that. Now, all of the windows have been adjusted. We will be removing these columns. They are quite literally some of the fuggliest things I've ever seen. And I mean that. I mean that wholeheartedly. I just think a lot of base game items are the fuggliest thing I've ever seen. And listen, I get it. It was with the times. But even with the times, like I feel like 2014 was a little tiny bit better than that. And I don't really quite understand, you know, the thought process there. We don't really have a lot of base game items that really match, but I feel like these simple columns do. So that's what we will be going with here, only because we don't have my tried and true absolute favorite, my favorite column of all time, which is the like square one from Get Together. That column like actually has changed lives. It's definitely changed mine. I am not loving the roof. I'm gonna be so honest. I think I'm gonna redo it like fully. I think I'm just gonna take an axe to it. See, this is the other issue though. Like it's like a literal plain square up top, so I don't really know what to do with that. Let's really think about this for a second. Okay, because there's so many options. I'm being so sarcastic. There's literally no options. This game is so horrendous to me, and it actually hurts my feelings that they think that they can get away with this. I'm kind of feeling, oh my god, I do this on literally every single one of my builds. I love this sage green brick with my whole entire heart. Like, it is actually the best thing that's ever come out of this game. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, you cannot tell me any different. I will stand on that. Also, the brick at the bottom, gotta go. I'm not obsessed with the way that it looks. So we are definitely going to be removing that and fixing that. Yeah, just beware. The outside is actually looking pretty decent. I'm gonna be honest. This, like, why would they ever put this in the front? All right, so now we're gonna get a better trim, and also the trim to go across the front. I don't, like, it looks more finished. I don't understand, like, what they were thinking, to be completely honest. I don't think they were thinking. That's the other big issue there. I think I'm gonna go with, like, the same fencing, just the color to match a bit better. And immediately, like, it looks so much better already. All these foundations are really bad. This is honestly just gonna be a video of me shitting on The Sims. All of the foundations from, I can't even say just the base game because it's the entire game. We need more foundations. I am gonna wholeheartedly say that for the rest of my life, I think. Like, we need more foundations. It's really bad, and it's just such slim pickings out here. Shout out to Sabrina Carpenter. That's my girl. I have been nonstop listening to that album. Sabrina Carpenter is one of my favorite artists right now. She's always been one of my faves. Like, every year she's been in my top 100 and my top 10 artists. And I just, like, am so excited that she's finally getting the recognition that she deserves. Because I've been listening. And I'm just so glad that everyone's like finally getting on the wave. Like, where have you all been? We're redoing the entire backyard. Oh my God. I was like, this is going to be such a short build. Like, we're going to do a build with me sort of vibe. And it's looking like it's not going to be that because I am very stupid and I love to make things more complicated for myself. I think that's the exact fence that I'm using. Correct. I think this is one of the items that got a new swatch, and I don't even think I'm using the new swatch. I don't actually know. I don't use base game. That's just something that I would rather not put myself through. So I don't really use the base game that often, like to the point where it's like I would know the items, you know? Oh, this roof is like actually gonna murder me. I don't even want to think about it. I want to do something interesting, but it's really hard to do something interesting when all you have to work with is a literal box. I could put dormers up here. I think that's what I have to do in order for this to not look crazy. Like, what sort of vibe am I even going for? I don't know. I'm just trying to renovate this house, and it's turning into more of a not renovation. No, this is a renovation. That, to me, like, already kind of looks better, but I think, personally, we need like a bump out of some sort in order to add a little bit more visual interest, because right now it's quite literally a box, and I absolutely hate that about it. Okay, I think this is starting to look a lot better. I actually really enjoy this. Do you think I could fit 2 windows up here? Or does that look really stupid? Oh, I fear that looks really dumb. The one thing I will say about the base game is that they really did come through with like all of the windows matching and stuff. You know, that was kind of hot of them. I already think that this is an improvement. I have a mod that was installed and it keeps doing this where it like fucks up my game. And I'm upset. I need to like just fully delete it out of my files and figure out how to get that fixed because it's actually super concerning and upsetting. I'm doing my basic landscaping. It'll still be better than whatever they had here. And I'm really sorry, but I don't know any other way to do landscaping. So this is all we are getting. All right, I'm gonna landscape this off cam for a little bit and I will be back when it's finished. So we got the basic landscaping done. I didn't really do much. I just kind of like reframed it a little bit. I also expanded the backyard because I want to put a pool. Pools didn't exist when the game first dropped. So something that they just put out is new terrain paint as well, which I am like super excited about. I fear that's kind of ugly. Ooh, I don't love that. Should we do like a darker? I'm fearing a lot. The base game is meant to be ugly, so maybe it's kind of good that it's ugly. I don't hate that. Put little spots where it's like kind of growing through to kind of add like a little bit of texture. Now let's move inside because the inside is really not my favorite. I like don't know what to do. I kind of want to use the new archways because they're new. I don't even know which ones are new. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new archway. Oh my God, that's so nice. I always hated these. Like, why do you have 3 arches? Like, just make it a big arch. I know that we're, like, against modernizing old homes. But, I shouldn't. I know we're against it, but, like, sometimes it, like, needs to happen. I'm gonna change this. And I'm gonna switch it around. Since it's a renovation, we're only like knocking down certain walls and changing archways. Like we're not changing like windows and stuff like that. Yes, we changed the roof, so it's not fully realistic. But you know what? That's like literally okay. It's my rules. I can do whatever I want. Okay, so I like that tile. And then we're going to bring the dark wood that was outside inside. And that is going to become the dining room. And that is going to become the kitchen. It can't because the windows. Oh, I hate my life. Okay, wallpaper. So this is going to set the tone for the rest of the home. That rhymed. I think I'm going to make this a sage green house. Every single house I build is sage green. It's without fail just something that I will always and forever do. I don't know how to fix it, or even if that's worth fixing. Like, I think that that's actually pretty cool. Not horrible. Why are the insides of these white, but not the other windows? Deep breaths. Deep, deep breaths. We will be okay. Another thing. We need more base game countertops. Like, we need more colors. This is really not good. This is not good, guys. This, like, quite literally doesn't match. I need a new backsplash. Okay. This is so fun. This is, like, how I build, by the way. Like, this is, like, the inner workings of my brain. And this is just, like, how it works for me. And I fear that that is actually terrifying. Why did I pick that color? What? It's literally the same color cabinet, but with instead of gray. The gray just like was not, it was clashing. And that's what I think was throwing it off. No, it's this wallpaper. It's really bad. Okay. Well, we can't all be winners all the time. So, and then we have a spot for the trash can. And then over here will be the fridge. That's not horrible. Okay. Backsplash. Gotta go. This was supposed to be a build for like the 2 kits, and it's just turning out to like not be that. So, and for that, I am sorry. Brighten up the kitchen a little bit more. I really don't like that. But I feel like that's just like as good as it's gonna get, maybe. I don't know. Okay, rugs. Another issue. I feel like that actually is not that bad. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh my god, this chandelier. That is stunning. I kind of like this. And like, I wouldn't even change the wallpaper. Like, I would leave that. So I actually think I'm gonna like fully modernize this place. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I know we hate that, but listen. The items in the base game are inarguably not cute. Like, you can't argue that. Like, they're just not cute. So it just like, it has to be this way. And for that, I am truly so sorry. Oh, these also came with a bunch of new swatches. I forgot. Gorge. And then over here, I'm gonna do a floor plant. If there is one that is semi-decent. Well, the Authority. And then maybe just like a big like art piece. I'm gonna line it up with the island. This, though, is definitely leaving. Like, I am so sorry. I cannot let them live like this. I kind of actually enjoy the built-in vibe, but not the lamps. And this furniture is so antique-y and old. So now we're going to do an archway into our grand art studio. Oh my god, I said that it's not going to be like a full reno, and it is like turning into that. I'm so sorry, guys. There was updates to a couch. It was this one. That makes me literally so happy. You have literally no idea. Oh my god, and they have all the matching swatches. That's so hot. I love when the Sims team does that, because they don't do it very often. Okay, there's that. And then a little desk nook over here. But first, I want to put some bookshelves. It's not horrible. Not my best, but not horrible. I will not put myself down like that. So we're still getting sort of like the old vibes, you know, from the house, but it's fresh, it's new. And they love the gaze. Like, what more could you want? And then I want a little something for the coffee table, but again, what? I don't know. Oh my god, all of debug is in here. I need to figure out how to fix that because it's really upsetting me and I'm tired of seeing it. And I think that that's like all we can really do in there. I should have given myself more room in this, but you know, it is what it is. We are going to make the most absolutely perfect, positively gorgeous, Gorgiana, stunning art studio. Oh, I love the vibes of this already. Oh my god. Ooh, I kind of want it to be like dirty. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense for my fantasy. Okay, and then over here, we'll do like the drapey curtain because like this is like kind of like where they're painting. At first I was like, is there an easel in here? Yes, there is in fact an easel. I would really hope there would be. I'm loving the vibes in here. Oh my god, this looks so cool. Oh, a tablet. Yes. All right, so we're gonna shimmy that down like a tad so I can get in these storage bins. Ooh, I love the orange. That's really cute. That's really cute. Yes, some fruits on a plate. Like, you can't make this up. It's gorgeous. The woodworking table. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I forgot they were adding one. Okay, I'm gonna add that upstairs on one of the balconies. But for right now, we're gonna do like the little paint rug. The paint splatter rug. Oh my god. The swatches on this are so cute. Whoever lives here is such a mess. Why do I love that for them? What if I did some French doors going into here because they're smaller and then we have more wall space because I love clutter. If there's one thing about me is that clutter is my favorite thing ever. I love nothing more than clutter. And you know what? I don't care what anyone has to say about it. Like, it makes me happy to have a cluttered space. Everything's super dirty in here. This person is such a mess and they love it. They live in it. Okay. I think that's a super cute artist studio. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am really happy with the way that that turned out. And now we're going to use the new wallpaper. Or should I make it like super dark? I don't actually know what is good for an artist. Like, is it a dark room? Is it a light room? I really don't know. I have no concept of like what it should look like. But that's okay. So now what I think I might do is out here, I might put like some of their sketches on a wall because this is like where they kind of just like put up their artwork. Think I might be done with downstairs. I actually really like this kit. I can so see myself using it like all the time instead of the same 4 like items that I am always using for an art studio. Like now that there's finally like items that you can use in like a designated space, that makes me really excited because it's about time. Besides upgrading this to a shower tub combo, I like actually don't think I'm gonna touch it in here. We got new swatches of base game curtains and that makes me really happy and excited because that needed to happen. That was so necessary and I thank you so much, Sims team. It's still base game-esque because it's still kind of ugly, but I feel like it is an improvement. It's very modernized. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hate when people do that. Gotta go. All of this furniture. This is going to be our new nursery. I want to do carpet for sure, but I want to do like the lighter version of all the furniture in here because I just think that that makes sense for who this family is. Oh my god, and that's so cute. Oh my god, these curtains are gorgeous. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. So we're gonna do a crib. Oh my god, all of this stuff is so adorable. I could literally cry. Oh my god. Is it okay to put a changing table like in front of a window? I like don't know. I don't have kids. I like feel like I still am a child, so I don't actually know. The wagon of toys. Yes, obviously. And then the toy box. I love that they gave us like options for things, you know, because it's necessary. It's so needed. Shut your mouth. There's literally no way this is an actual closet. Oh my god. That's so cute. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. That is so adorable. That's so adorable. And then we could put like the little bassinet in front of it. Oh my God, yeah. I'm obsessed with the way that that looks. I feel like this is supposed to go over the changing table, but it's underneath of a window. So it can't go there. And then I'm actually gonna do some shifting because we're gonna bring the base game back and use some of the base game toys to really fill in the space because it's feeling a bit, you know, empty. Where is Mr. Blarf? There he is. I was like, I know you're in here somewhere. I've like actually never seen some of these toys before. Like, who are these people? It feels a bit, what's the word? Like sterile. I feel like that warms up the space a lot. And now let's get some kids artwork. And then we'll put like a little unicorn drawing back here. Yeah. Oh my God, that's such a cute little nursery. Oh, I love that. The new dollhouse. And I feel like the best place is right here instead of that. Well, since we got rid of the Victorian vibes downstairs, I say we get rid of them upstairs. But I am going to keep a chess table because it's needed for the vibes. Because we want to keep it cohesive. And then on this balcony over here, we're going to do the woodworking table. Okay, so we're going to add in this LGBTQ plus painting in here because, like I said, they really do support the gays. I feel like this spot needs like a rug, perhaps, but I'm not entirely sure which. Maybe this one from downstairs sized up again. It keeps the similar vibes, but I hate the wallpapers in this game. Like, I really do. They just, like, really grind my gears. I'm sorry. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. And then we're going to get a couple other dolls for, like, right here. I'm just going to switch out the curtains maybe in here, get them a little bit more lighting. But other than that, I think I'm going to leave the rest of it. Like, this kid's room is so dark. That fits better. Yeah. Why did they make it those colors? And why is this black? It should be brown. Maybe get them like an extra plant or something to, you know, fit in here. But I need to remember to only use base game. Oh my God, this is going to be so hard. All my favorite plants are not base game. Well, this one is kind of annoying and it takes up a lot of space. So we can use that. It's definitely clipping in the wall, but I don't really care that much. Makes no sense. Why is it all so far apart? I forgot they couldn't use move objects for a sec. But I feel like already, like, that is a huge upgrade to the house. So I'm going to take that as a win. I kind of like that. I'm not going to lie. I do. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. For outdoor stuff, the outdoor furniture, okay. So this is where we run into a bit of an issue, isn't it? I wish I could use my favorite fire pit table, but we cannot. And that's okay. So to fill in the backyard, I've decided that, well, I decided a long time ago, actually, that I was going to add a pool. I feel like it's just necessary, and I really want it, so I'm going to do it. I wish I was using the Riviera kit, but I'm not. And I don't even have my favorite pool water. Oh my God, this is such a struggle. We're going to get some lounge chairs. So that way our Sims can tan and work on themselves, even though in the base game there is no seasons. And last but not least, we are going to be adding in the little hot tub that we got for The Sims, like, I think it was like the 21st anniversary or something. I don't even remember. It's feeling a bit empty. I feel like maybe putting this over here makes a bit more sense. You really can't even get to that, can you? We're gonna move the pool one over so that there's like a little bit more walkway, and then one over that way as well. And then move these over more towards the pool, and then we can get in some playground equipment because there's kids in this house. Oh my God, it fits. This is a really big backyard. Oh my God. Yes. So the kids have like a cool little, if I had growing together, I'd turn it into like a splash pad sort of vibe. And now it's time to do terrain paint, which is my least favorite part of any build because I'm really bad at it. I know this about myself. I'm at least self-aware. if not anything. Well, this is the fully renovated Brook Bungalow. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's not my least favorite thing I've done, but it's definitely not my favorite. So basically we redid the outside, which you all have seen, you know. We redid all of the downstairs because I really hated it. I hated that kitchen. This just feels more bright and open. Love, love, love this chandelier from the new Storybook kit. Obsessed. Family room, pretty much the same. I just made it look a little bit newer. And then over here is the artist studio. Holy shit. I love this kit. I can't wait to make more artist studios. Like, actually, I'm so excited. And then coming back over here, this is the upstairs. So I used the Storybook Nursery kit bookshelves for over here, and I kind of made it look like a little bit older. Our gay painting, because they love the gays. Our little house with some dolls. A chess table that I just repurposed. The woodworking table. The bedroom that I just recolored a couple of items and changed the curtains. I didn't do anything in here besides add in a light. The kids' room, just changed the wallpaper and stuff. And then our little Storybook nursery. Love her. I think I need to like work on my renovation skills. I'm not really good at it. I think because what happens is I get so ambitious at first and then I get really lazy because I'm like, well, it's already there. Why would I fix it? Which is like a really bad habit to have. So I think I'm going to revisit this potentially in the future and work on, you know, rebuilding it. But I love these two kits. So the point of this video wasn't even to basically renovate the house. It was just to take a look at the kits, and I really love these kits. Like, I feel like we have a lot of Storybook decor and items like that pair really well with this nursery, and the artist studio goes with literally anything. So I feel like they're very versatile and can be used with literally anything in any pack in any sort of build. So I'm really happy with them, and that's my review. So thank you all for watching, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I will see you all next time.